This is going to be the 100% Shiny Wild Zone 18 guide. I'll be showing you all the tricks and methods to help you fully complete your Shiny Pokédex, especially showing you how to get that Shiny Fennekin. So never miss out by hitting the subscribe button and notification bell, and if you want to further support the channel and enjoy these guides, consider becoming a member. Now let's 100% Shiny Wild Zone 18. To unlock Wild Zone 18, you must complete main mission number 30 and reach rank B. The Pokemon we'll be hunting in this zone are Swablu and Altaria, which spawn in the day, Bagon, Fennekin, Noibat and Noivern that spawn in the night, and the fixed alpha spawns are going to be Salamence and one Lopunny. Remember, in order to unlock random alpha spawns, you need to complete Mabel's Surveying Wild Zone 18. For full Shiny Dex completionist, you're going to need 3 Bagon, 1 to evolve at Shelgon at level 30, and then 1 to evolve at Salamence at level 50, and it has a Mega Evolution. You'll need 2 Swablu, 1 to keep a Swablu, and 1 to evolve to Altaria at level 35, unless you are able to get the 1 Altaria that's in the zone, and 2 Noibat, 1 to keep as Noibat, and 1 to evolve to Noivern at level 48, unless you're able to catch the wild shiny Noivern. You also will need 3 Fennekin, 1 to evolve to Braixen to level 16, and Delphox at level 36. Also, Fennekin is going to have a Mega Evolution that is going to be locked behind doing the online battles in the ZA Battle Club. And you'll just need 1 Lopunny. Remember that base shiny odds are going to be 1 out of 4,096, and shiny odds with the shiny charm are 1 out of 1,024.38. The methods we'll be using in this video are the Run and Despawn method, the Bench method, and a brand new method being introduced into the series, the Respawn and Reset method. Alright, we are at Wild Zone number 18, so I'm just going to fast travel over to this location. We're going to do what we usually do in our videos and drop down a pin right on top of where our character is. Now, if you look at Wild Zone 18, we don't see anything in front of us. The usual rule is that Pokemon spawn 50 meters in front of you. Now, Wild Zone 18 specifically has Pokemon like Salamence and Bagons. If you approach the gate, you'll see that as soon as we hit here, we're going to see the Salamence spawn in, the Alpha Salamence. And also on the left, we can see, look, a little Bagon showing up. That's not a little bag. That is, wow, I've never seen that before. That is 1, 2 Alpha Bagons. 3 Bagons are totally here with the Alpha Salamence. So you can see that these spawn somewhere maybe touching the 50-meter range and slightly spawning above it. Personally, I am not the person to like fast traveling to this zone just because I don't have a proper visual indicator. So personally, I like doing the Run and Reset method. Now, if I just care about an alpha shiny Salamence, all I'm going to do is run to the zone. It's going to spawn in and I'm going to reset, which is why we call this the Run and Reset method. And then the second way of doing the Run and Reset method is by simply just going in the zone, just like this, and seeing exactly what are the spawns here. If you don't see the green color, you're pretty much good. Now, I do want to point out one quick tip that you can do in this game too, is make sure to turn on the zoom button and you get to exactly zoom in on the Pokemon. Now, what is exactly the zoom button and how do you activate it? Well, the zoom button can be activated by going to your system settings and going to your accessibility and then just tapping this button right over here, which will turn on the zoom. This works on Switch 1 and it works on Switch 2, and it just helps with shiny hunting overall. So for the Run and Reset method, for a quick recap, you just run up to the zone for shiny alphas, and if you want to see everything within the zone, just quickly run up, don't get caught and seen, peek at the Bagons in the corner, nothing, no shinies, and then you reset. Now let's talk about the Run and Despawn method for my Switch 1 users, because fast traveling is just not viable for you guys as there is a long loading time to go to fast travel. So for this method, it's really simple. All you have to do is once you first make your way to a Wild Zone 18, your first fast travel here, so what you want to do after you fast travel to the zone is approach it. You'll get your Salamence to spawn. Oh my god! That was not expected. Well, you do exactly that. Hold on, we gotta catch it real quick. I gotta do this example again. Dang it! That's how you get a shiny Salamence, by the way. Wow, was not expecting that. Look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. I already caught one, as you can see, and now I have 2 in my inventory. Okay. Yo, when these happen in tutorials, it's kind of crazy, dude. For my Switch 1 users, all we have to do is really simple. So we're gonna run, we're gonna look at that Salamence. I'm gonna see if I can get its stats without it chasing me, just to prove it works. Whoop. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. And he saw me, 61. I'm only getting chased just to prove that the respawn reset works. So this is 61 male. Let me back out of here. Let him disappear. Okay. Then we're just gonna back up like this, and we're gonna basically despawn it out. So pretty much go to the taxi, go back in, just like that. and we should have a new spawn. We should have a new spawn. Let's see. There it is, 62 female. All right, there you go, guys. So essentially, all you have to do, go to the zone, back up just like this, and then go back in towards the zone. Basically, you want to get 70 meters away from it. If you really want to like go a little more in on this, you could just set a marker exactly where the Salamence is. I feel like that's, yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's like 50. Then you back up to about 70-ish. It's gone. It despawns. Then you come back and it's probably going to be a new spawn right here. Boom, new spawn. I think unless it's chasing you, then you have to back up further, but otherwise you just have to go about here and you'll get a different spawn every single time. Now, besides just the Salamence on the floor, there's also going to be over here an Alpha Lopunny, and if it's shiny, it does show up pink. However, this one specifically is a little weird to hunt because you don't have a good angle from where you normally enter the zone. You would have to do a run and reset method for the Lopunny where you would fast travel to the zone. You'd probably see the Salamence at the exact same time, and you'd also see the Alpha Lopunny here, and then you just would have to get out of here. I don't find that efficient, and we're going to move on to the next area to show a much better one, which everyone should know. Now, let's talk about the most broken method in the game, which is the bench reset method. And in order to do that method, follow me over here as we get past this Alpha Lopunny here. Excuse me. And we're going to climb up this set of ladders and actually work our way all the way to the top here. So just be a little careful to not fall down as you're going up. That is an Alpha Kakuna that I just saw. Okay. Climb all the way up just like this. Climb up this set of ladders like this. And then climb up the next set of ladders here. And here we are at the top of Wild Zone 18, which has 2 benches. Now, let me explain how broken the benches are. When you sit on a bench, it's going to refresh every single Pokemon in the area and change their spawns. The nighttime spawns are going to change the Noibats and the Noiverns. The daytime spawns are going to change up the Swablus and the Altarias. Not only that, but if you put yourself against this border of Wild Zone 18 on the roof, you'll see that there is also a Fennekin on the other side, and that Fennekin also is going to cycle as you sit on the bench. If you take a look down below, you'll see that you also see the Alpha Salamence as well as Bagon, which also are going to refresh with the bench reset method. And if you look on the right side over here, you'll see that there it is. The Alpha Lopunny is there. And everything within this area, believe it or not, is within 50 meters from this bench, which means it's going to be a beautiful time resetting. And I was able to get nighttime spawns for Noibat Shiny, Noivern Shiny. And when I swapped to the daytime, I was able to get Swablu and Altaria spawns. So just tons of shinies all the way around. The only shiny I did not get was Fennekin, and I'm going to show you in a few exactly what I did to get the shiny, but the bench reset could work for this. It's just I find it really annoying to bench reset for this specific Pokemon. Now, obviously for all my bench setters, there are 2 ways to do this. If you have a regular Switch controller, you take your rubber band, you put it on the bottom, and then you just spam A to recycle day and night, day and night, day and night, and then after a couple of hours, you're going to see your shiny results just show up in your game. And if you want to automate the bench sleeping the entire night, well then this is the controller that you're going to use, which is the 8BitDo Pro 3 that you can program macros. And to create the macro for this is pretty simple. All you're going to have to do is just hold the down joystick button and spam A and have that placed on repeat. I'll show mine on the screen. It's a little chaotic because I spammed A so many times, but this is what it looks like. And this is exactly what it does. If you're not convinced about this controller, look what it does. So ready? I'm going to show you. I'm up against the bench right now, just like this. And I'm going to press my controller. Here's the macro enabler, and 3, 2, 1, go. And you're going to see the character is then going to sit on the bench. It's going to go to nightfall. And then that is, it's basically saying it's doing the macro, and it's going to keep doing that, and I can walk away from this entire area, and that's how you're going to completely nail this wild zone with no issues at all without doing too much work. Automation is the way to go, and this is going to be down in the description below for everyone who wants to grab one. I really suggest it for this game. Really good controller. Now let's talk about that Fennekin specifically that is across from me. So the next method I'm going to talk to you about is called the respawn and reset method. For this, you're going to have to make your way over to that Fennekin. So something you can do is just climb up this ladder here, just like this, and then do a little roto glide here. Whoop. Then what you're going to do is come around just like this, And it's really annoying because this spawn does not show up outside the zone. Like, you literally have to get so close for it to even show up. And then what you want to do is approach the zone from this direction where you see the Fennekin. And we want this Fennekin to run away. And as soon as it runs away, we're then going to have a 1-minute timer on the screen, and I'll show you exactly what we need to do. Follow along very, very closely, and you're going to see the method here. So we walk in, Fennekin's going to look at us, Fennekin's going to get scared and run away. All right, and we start a timer. Also, while the timer is going real quick, I'm going to place myself in a spot where Fennekin will not be able to see me when Fennekin respawns. That way I'm in a safe position. So just exactly like this, where you have a full view of a Fennekin that respawns, and you should be fine. 55, 56, 57. Okay, I'm going to start 57 seconds. I'm just going to throw a save down, right? Check this out. And then you're going to notice in about 3 seconds, something should spawn. Boom! There's Fennekin. So there is a male Fennekin right over there. So it's male, it's level 21. And what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to close out my game, and then I'm going to reboot my game. That's literally what I'm going to do. So now I have the Fennekin locked in front of me, and I'm going to get these respawns. And what you're going to notice as I go through these respawns is that it's going to change every single time. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom! And now it's a 22 male. Now, of course, you can save closer to time, so you just have to wait maybe 1 second and then it respawns. And I kept doing this for a while, and this is pretty much what happened. Okay, so after saving and having it show up on screen, I don't know if the time was behind me in the other recording, but now it is. Check this out. Ready? This is crazy. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh, no, don't run, don't run. It's okay, we saved before it. But it's on my screen. We have it. We have Shiny Fennekin. So this method guarantees that you're going to see it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Okay, we got to check this out. This is crazy. Wow. So good luck on your Shiny Fennekin, and check out this video that's on your screen right over there. And don't forget to subscribe. What are you doing?